Okay, so the next problem in the lead code we are solving is find the difference of the two arrays. Okay, so basically here we will be given the two nums arrays, nums1 and nums2. We'll have to take a difference of it. So difference meaning, let's say that there is a nums1 list and there is a nums2 list. Okay, and 2 is present in both of the lists, right? It is like they will get cancelled out, and we'll get only in the nums1 we'll get only 1 comma 3, correct? And also if we do it the other way around, like I mean the common elements, right, 2 will go and whatever the remaining element is there, right, we'll get this 4 comma 6. So that is the problem about, like I mean it is like nums1 minus nums2. Okay, that will be the first result, and nums2 minus num1, whatever the result that comes, that will be in the second array. Okay, so in Python we have a sets, like I mean it can be done in very quickly, like I mean just two steps. So what we can just do is we can convert the nums1 and nums2 into a set. Okay, so we'll have this and we can just take a difference of it. So ideally it will take care of the inner things, like obviously doing this will return us the 1 comma 3, and if you do the other way around it will get a 4 comma 6. Okay, this is using a set. Okay, and also just to revise some set operations, right, there are some other set operations also. Let's say that if you have a two list, right, if we are asked to find a union, like I mean kind of sum of both, right, so we can do a dot update b. Okay, and if you want to get a common element between the two, we can just use and operator, or we can just say this operation is called as intersection. Okay, a is equal to a and b means, like I mean we'll get a common elements, and we can also take a difference that we are actually trying out here. And symmetric difference meaning, um, it is almost like a difference one. Like what will happen is, once we take a difference, right, here what will happen, difference will give us only the n1. If you take n1 minus n2, it will give me the n1. But if you want to if you, like I mean when you perform a symmetric difference, it will remove all the, it will return both n1 and n2, and it will not contain any of the common elements. Okay, that is a symmetric difference. Okay, so this is how we can achieve it in the Python. Okay, we can just take a difference of a list of list and we are good here. And but we can ideally, like for any other languages, or we can make use of the hash table. Okay, so hash table is nothing but a dictionary here, right? So what we'll do is we'll iterate through nums1 and we'll store the occurrences, counters, like how many times it has occurred and everything. Okay, 1 2 3, how many times, if it is occurred or not, and we'll maintain the counter dictionary. And when we are checking in the num2, right, we'll check if this has appeared or not. If that has appeared, right, we'll just reduce the counter so that it will cancel out, right, 1 and 1 will cancel out, 2 and 2 will cancel out, and will be the, like I mean count to dictionary will not have that thing in the both the things, right, nums1 and nums2 will be cancelled out, right? And so we'll do the same thing. And also we'll be basically we'll be subtracting the counter. So let's say that 2 has occurred here, but 3 has occurred here, 3 is not occurred here, right? So just to distinguish, we'll be subtracting it. Okay, like I mean if there for the 2 we'll be subtracting and it will go to 0, but for any other numbers which is not present in num2 it will go in a negative. Okay, so that now we can track it. Okay, we can just iterate through this counter dictionary, which is hash map, and then we can check if the what is the frequency. If it is greater than 0, it means that this we have, like I mean this element is present here but not in the nums2. So we'll just adding it to that. And similarly the vice versa, if it is a negative, it is present here but not here, we'll be appending the result and returning the final result. Okay, like I mean just to summarize, in Python we can just use the sets and we can perform a difference and we can return it. And if you want to use the hash map, that's also good. We have to keep a track of the occurrences and how many times it has occurred, and we'll have to compare it with the other list and generate a result basing accordingly. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.